Hi everyone, and welcome back to Ride the Wave with Ocean Lombard. Today I'm so excited because I have such a special guest, Anna. She is the owner of Woodees and founded Shaped by the Sea, her jewelry line. So let's talk about it. Do you want to start by introducing yourself?
Awesome. Well, thanks for having me, Ocean. As Ocean said, I'm Anna, a Westerly native, born and raised, and I have a cute little store right around the corner from Ocean's studio here.
So starting off, how would you describe the vibe of Woodees to someone that's never stepped in?
I would say Woodees is, we try to make it a really welcoming place where everybody can feel like a friend or a family. We have a little bit of everything from casual everyday wear to more dressy like special event stuff. So whether you're just poking around and want a cute new top, or you have that special wedding or something coming up, it's just a fun, easygoing environment. So
yeah, I love that. I found so many amazing things at Woodees before. What's the process of curating the store? Like, how do you describe what feels right for Woodees and pick it out?
So I like to have a mix of, like I said, dressy and casual, a little something for everybody's price point and style. So there's a ton of vendors that we get to work with, and we go to trade shows, and there's hundreds and hundreds of vendors. And it's basically just like going on a shopping spree. Mm-hmm. But it's really fun to be able to not only pick out things that I like and want to wear, but like keep customers in the back of my mind, like customers that come in regularly, like, oh, Ocean would love this. This would look so good on Ocean. Even if it's not something that I might particularly wear, I know, okay, this is going to look really good on somebody else and they're going to love it. So
that's so special. Is that your favorite part of owning the boutique, or is there something else?
I think it depends on the day and the time of the year. I do love buying. It's really fun, and it's really cool to see all the, like, we buy everything like 6 to 8 months in advance, so it's really cool. You're like ahead of everything. You know what I mean? Like, we've already booked holiday for 2025, so you already know like all the trends and the color palettes that are going to be popular, and it like gets your motor going, and it like keeps you excited. So that is definitely really fun, but I do love the like interaction with the people as well. Like, I could never just work behind a computer all day. Mm-hmm. I love being able to meet different people, and they come in whether they're having a good day or a bad day, and you're able to turn it around by helping them find an outfit that they feel good in. So.
I love that. Does your personal style influence like the clothes at all? I know you find it for different people too, but do you feel like it does at all?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I think there's the store, I still want to feel like me, even though I want to cater to a large variety of personal styles. There are like some things that I'm like, I just like, I can't do that, or it's not me, or I also don't want to feel like I'm trying to steal another local store's style or anything like that, because your niche is your niche, and you want it to feel like yourself, because that's why people are going to come to you, Mm-hmm. So there's definitely some things that I like will steer away from, whether they're just not me or I feel like they suit somebody else is already like doing that, and I don't want to step on their toes. Mm-hmm. So
of course with that, the inspiration for you, but do you find inspiration from anything else, like music, places, other style icons?
Yeah, I mean, this is probably going to sound crazy because I work in fashion, but like I am the least pop culture educated human being ever. Like, I just don't care about that. Like, it doesn't, like, to me, a good outfit is a good outfit, whether somebody who has 3 friends is wearing it or you're a famous celebrity. Like, either way, it's a good outfit. You know what I mean? And like, personal style is your personal style. So, I mean, yeah, I'll see outfits like on social media and stuff that like definitely like spark ideas and stuff, but I'm not like, I couldn't even tell you a celebrity right now. Like, I couldn't even like name one, honestly. Like, people literally always think I'm joking, but I've never been one to, like, that's just like not important to me. It doesn't like retain in my brain. So I just think style is what you make it, and clothes are what you make it, and it's just such a form of self-expression and your mood even that day, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't even remember the original question.
It was if you draw inspiration.
Oh, inspiration.
But
I mean, like,
really.
yeah, I don't know. I just like what I like, and I'm like very, like, when our brands are showing us the samples for the next season, I'm like a very decisive person. Like, either I like it or I hate it. Like, there's no in between. Like, yes, I want it in black, or yes, I want it in blue. Like, it's very easy for me to, like, make a decision like that, where I don't feel like I need to be like, oh, well, some famous person is wearing a lot of this color, so we should do this color. Like, but at the same time, like I said, I think the inspiration more comes from, like, me knowing my customers and knowing, like, the regulars who come in each week and, like, what they like. I think I draw more from that than versus, like, what the rest of the world is doing, if that makes sense.
No, yeah, I love that. So adding on to that, I really love sustainable fashion, and so many of your pieces and Woodees are timeless. So in the world of, like, fast fashion, what does timeless mean to you?
Well, I mean, timeless has such, like, a broad meaning, and, like, actually, oddly enough, this shirt that I'm wearing is literally from Woodman's from when I was in middle school.
Oh my God.
So, like, I know people are like, oh, that's expensive, like, I don't want to spend the money on it, but, like, literally I've been wearing this shirt since middle school, and it's in great condition. I think, things like that, you can keep your clothes and you can continue to wear them, and they wear well and they wash well. And, like, when I wear this shirt, I get so many compliments on it. I'm like, I've literally had it since I was in 8th grade from Woodman's. So, there's, like, that aspect, which is really cool. But so, like, when I'm buying stuff for the store, I try not to get anything that's, like, super, super trendy. I like to get pieces that, like, brush on trendy styles, but nothing that is, like, a one and done. Because, like, yes, you want to embrace trends, like all of us do. Like, we want to feel like we're keeping up with the times, but you also need to make sure that it's still, like, you. So I try to find pieces that, like, brush on the trends but aren't so trendy that, in 6 months or a year or two, you're going to be like, why was I wearing that? I try to find pieces that can blend into, like, all different people's styles, but still they feel trendy and up to date, but in the same sense, they're going to be able to wear them for years to come versus wearing it for a season and then donating it or throwing it away or whatever. So,
yeah,
I guess that's my...
I can totally tell that on the Instagram, like, when you post the outfits, I'm like, these are all you can wear whenever. So overall, since we're talking about your boutique, what has it been like owning the boutique?
It's a lot of fun. It's stressful at times, definitely, as with anything that you are pouring your heart into and anything that you're passionate about. Like, you want it to be the best, and obviously, like, you don't want to fail. I started Woodees when I was young, and I didn't really think about it. I grew up with my grandmother and my mom owning Woodman's, and I grew up down there, and even though I never really, like, had, like, this dream of owning my own store, I went and I did a semester at Quinnipiac, and I just hated school. It wasn't for me, and the spot opened up next to my mom and grandmother, and I was like, I want to come home and I want to, like, try this. And I didn't, like, think about it, which I think is really good, because people are always like, now's not the right time, like, I'm not ready, like, I can't do it yet, like, maybe when I have this, then I can do this. But I was 18, and I had my parents' support and my grandparents' support and my family, and I didn't see it as this, like, scary risk. I saw it as, I'm not happy with what I'm doing, like, let me try this. And that's just kind of how I've been operating ever since. I just kind of go day by day, and I want it to stay fun, and I don't want it to be this thing that I hate or I dread going to. And but I definitely think, if you want to do something, just do it. Like, you wanted to do this podcast, and you're like, I want to do it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, worst case scenario is it doesn't work out, but at least you tried it. You know what I mean? Like, totally. And you're not like, well, maybe in 5 years I'll be ready, because like who knows where you're gonna be in 5 years.
Yeah.
Like podcast could be like stupid by then. You know what I
No,
mean?
yeah, like do it now.
Yeah,
the time's now.
yeah, the time's now, and like I think you just have to like be open to like keep learning and adjusting, and like, okay, maybe going right didn't work, but let me like just reroute and like try this. And but most importantly, like you just have to keep having fun with it, because like life should be fun. Like you know what I mean? Yeah. So
Yeah, I mean, I agree with everything you're saying. It was so cool to hear your story, because I like didn't know all about that. So switching off to your jewelry line, Shaped by the Sea, like what started that?
So I've loved like looking for sea glass ever since I was like a little kid. Like my parents would go down to the beach like off season even, and I just remember we were always looking for sea glass, and that's just something that like really stuck with me. And it's just something that is very like therapeutic to me, whether I'm having a good day or a bad day. Like something about just like being down by the beach and just like losing your mind and you're just like focused on looking at the ground it's just good for me. And then during COVID, we had to close the store for a few months, and I was home with all this time. We don't have an online presence besides like people will buy stuff through social media, but we don't have an actual online store. So I was home and I was like, what can I do with this? And I started just like playing around with all my sea glass and shells, and it's just something that sparked out of COVID that I never had time to like explore, because before I was just too busy with Woodees. But now I have done it and I love it, and I really, sometimes it's hard to like create like a balance to do both, but it's another just like good creative outlet for me that I've really enjoyed. And like I said, I love sea glass and I love seashells, and they just make me so happy, and I love that. That I can wear them and share them with other people. Yeah. So that's just been really fun.
So living by the ocean obviously influences your creative outlets. Yeah.
Definitely.
And you're wearing them right now, right?
Yeah, I have a little seashell necklace on and some earrings. So yeah, it's been a really fun, just like a different creative outlet from doing Woodees. It's totally, they go hand in hand, but they're also like very different at the same time. So yeah, I love that.
And this is your last question.
All right.
And it kind of goes back to what you were saying. I was going to ask you if you were just like making it for yourself and then decided to start selling.
Yeah, so before I started doing the jewelry, I had originally during COVID was messing around with, I was like making sea glass like wall hangings basically, which I like to call them mermaid chimes. And that's what I started with. And like I made them, just for like my family. And then people are like, whoa, these are really cool. Like I like them. And then I like slowly started dabbling into making the jewelry. Years ago, my grandmother had taken me to, I don't know if you might be too young, You've Got to Be Beading. It used to be in downtown, and then they moved to Mystic. They offered jewelry classes there, and she had taken me to a couple of them when I was like in middle school. So I had this like vague like knowledge, but I've just been kind of like trial and error, teaching myself how to use wire and solder and all of that. And it's been really cool to see that other people, like random strangers, think it's like they want it too, like they want to wear it. Because like I said, like I love seashells, but that doesn't mean like other people.
Oh yeah, and then they're wearing your creation.
Yeah. So it's
so
really,
cool.
It's different than Woodees, because I don't design the clothes at Woodees. I just curate the collection, where this is like from start to finish something that I get to design. So yeah, it's really cool, but like very personal and like scary to be like, do you like that?
Like I made it, don't believe.
Yeah, like literally I don't even tell some people. I'm like, oh yeah, some girl makes those. Sometimes it's like easier to hide in the, like, I don't know. I don't necessarily like being in the spotlight. So I'm like, oh yeah, just some local girl makes.
You say that? Like, you should take the credit.
Someday. So yeah, I guess the cat's out of the bag now.
Yeah, now everybody knows.
Thank you, Ocean. Oh, God.
Well, thank you so much for riding the wave with me. It was such a blast to have you. And thank you all so much for coming back.
Yay.
Bye.
Thank you.